Probably about a year ago, my mom and dad were very distant towards me. There's a lot of kids in our family, so I understand that everybody needs attention in the family, but there were a lot of things going on at school and friend-wise, and I just felt like when I was there calling to God, He just wasn't really answering me. I felt very distant from Him, mostly Him, and I felt distant from my mom and dad, of course. But just sitting at home and trying to talk to him or just thinking about what happened that day is just, I felt like I couldn't hear him, and I don't know if my way of hearing him was different than others, but I couldn't hear anything coming in. I tried calling out to him, I tried writing letters to him. Nothing really seemed to help. Just distant. It's not like a physical voice that I hear, it's just something everybody hears that voice in their head. I think that voice in my head at that time when I was in need was Him telling me what to do, how to fix it.
Okay, well, a couple years ago, freshman year, I got really depressed and I felt really alone for I don't know where it came from. It was just suddenly, and I just felt really upset and I hated myself. And I didn't really want to talk to my friends about it, and I didn't tell my mom and dad about it. No, I felt like I would pray to Him, and I would ask why aren't you here for me and why aren't you helping me? And I would just never really get better. So I was like, hey, maybe He doesn't listen to me. And then a couple years later, I started finding myself and loving myself again, because I realized that He loved me. Maybe He doesn't exist at all, and because He doesn't listen. And then now it's a lot stronger than it was before, because I realized that He's actually there.
It's probably about 3 to 4 years ago. My parents were really considering getting a divorce, and my dad was acting differently and my mom, they just weren't happy anymore, and it was affecting me, and it scared me, and I felt like I was praying a lot to God and nothing was working. And I would just talk to my sisters, and we would all pray and hope for the best because it wasn't good for us. We would pray for our parents to be happy with each other and to work out their differences, and that God would show them the way. And during that time also, we weren't really super religious. We went to church, but we didn't really we were just going through the motions. We didn't really have faith. And so me and my mom went to go find a church. And so we went to a church, and me and my mom both cried, and we were like, this is the church for us. And so that we brought my dad the next week, and it really made a difference. And so we did find God as a family, and it made us stronger. And I've never seen my parents more in love.